I present to you Father Villani William in this video. Firstly, Father, when did you decide to become a priest?
So I decided to become a priest since when I was a child, actually. And I have a strong desire, in the sense, not exactly that I really want to become a priest, but my way of life, in the sense of my intention is just only, I always admire the priest those days when I was a child. Not exactly that I want to become a priest, but somehow I like the lifestyle of the priest. Somehow that inspires me.
Okay, well, that was a very excellent. Secondly, what or who inspires you to become a priest?
So I don't have any specific person who really inspires me to become a priest.
Okay.
But I have come across during my high school life, from the childhood, childhood till the high school section, high school days. So I have come across many priests, and some priests comes and meet us also as well.
Yes.
So their life really inspires me. But there's no particular person as such who really inspires me. But my own personal interest that motivates me to join seminary.
Well, that was inspiring. Thirdly, what is the most satisfying thing as a priest?
Yes, that's a very interesting question. So the most satisfying as a priest, now I'm just very I'm just only running 3 years now as a priest.
Well,
so in these 3 years of priestly life, the most satisfying thing is administering sacraments, meeting people, going to the village, and having celebrate with the people mass, and listening confessions, giving talk to them, and meeting people. That is the most inspiring thing and that the most satisfying as a priest.
Yes, well, indeed, that was an eye-opening for all the viewers as well. Fourthly, what is the most challenging thing being a priest?
Yeah, that is a very common question, and that every priest faces that challenge, that problem. Yes, as the most challenging priest, as for me, as personally, even though yes, we are already priests after having long gone so many years of formation.
Yes, well,
but we also still a priest. We are still human beings. So sometimes by becoming priests, people think that we are like an angel or like a saint. No, that would be a very wrong way of looking. We are still human beings. We have our own limitations, shortcomings. At the same time, we are also trying our best, in spite of our limitations, in spite of our shortcomings. We are trying our best to be a good human being. So sometimes as a priest, that the most challenging thing is people look at us differently, and they expect too much from the priest at times. So that's also sometimes quite challenging.
Yes, well, Father, our humble prayers is for you. And fifthly, where would you like to work, parish or school, and why?
Yes, this is a very interesting question, and one of my favorite topic as well. So this kind of question many times I come across wherever I go. So one of the favorite place that I like to work is, I want to work in the remote place, where I don't like so much to be in the big institutions where there's lots of activities like that, but I want to be down with the people. They're out there mingling with the people, all people, meeting, going down to their life and just talk to them and have that is a place where I really experience the reality of life as a priest.
Well, I'm humbled to hear your words. Sixth point, where would you, when you are so low in spirit, how do you cope up?
Yes, that is another very interesting, and that is very human. The question is very relevant to all the priests. Yes, though we are priests, yes, we are, so as I said, we are still human beings, and there are times we experience sometimes joys and sorrows, and sometimes we experience fun and also sadness, and at times we are feeling very low in the sense of spiritually. So this is the time, this is the moment that we are really challenged. So in this kind of situation, what I do to console myself is so to spend little lonely time with God personally, in silent, and also I also call my close friends and also share my weaknesses, share my problems, and also that also consoles me.
Yes, well, excellent. That inspires me as well. The next is, what was your favorite subject back in the school days, and what was your aim in life back then? Well, we have already heard your inspiration from the previous one. Well, so what was your favorite subject at least?
Yes, to answer to this question, so one of my favorite subjects as a student is, I should say, history.
Well,
History is my favorite subject, and since then, history becomes kind of I really have interest in this history, because I could say this because of my childhood experience with my parents as well. Even my father was also very known for telling stories, and also that really inspires me. And I also have a very personal interest towards the folk tales and other things. So that is the reason I also took up history as my major during my BA studies as well.
Okay, well, that was great. And the last question is, what words would you like to give to the youth who are aspiring to become a priest?
Yes, that is another very interesting question. And this is the question where now many of the young people face this challenge. Sometimes people think that to become a priest or to be a seminarian, sometimes that becomes a last choice. I think that kind of understanding towards priest is wrong, because a priest is a very beautiful life where we can also do much for the people.
Yes, indeed.
Our people are so much in need of us.
Yes,
And we as young people, we have lots of potentiality, though we may not be perfect, but in our own little way, we can do much to our people. So the priesthood is one of the area where we can contribute much to the people, to the needs of the people, satisfy the needs of the people. People are not looking for some kind of the financial help, the cash and kind that we give them in huge amount. That is not the only thing that people are looking for. People are looking for something, the comfort, the spiritual needs that they need to be filled. Their
Yes.
empty vacuums, especially when it comes to the spiritual life. So a priest can fill up that area. So that is a place where the priest, as a priest, can also give a meaningful experience, meaningful life to their life as well. So
Yes,
that
indeed.
is as a priest, as a young people who are inspired to become priests, so don't be discouraged and don't look for a kind of let us say the prestige, the name and fame, but the priest is a place where we can really give and motivates the people and also give meaning, the real meaning of life to the life of the people.
Yes, indeed. And I hope and pray that your words become the light for many. So that's all. Thank you so much, Father.